Be safe here. Be safe.
I don't know, Lou, but now I'm streaming, so you know. But yeah, man, I don't know. I was kind of happy with everything I got this morning, and I can't say that it got me upset or I was.
Indy, that's because you like mediocre shit, bro. You're willing to settle for crap. You don't give a fuck.
Maybe I am willing to settle for mediocre stuff. I don't know. I can't explain, but I wasn't too upset. I wasn't too disappointed with the cards I had. I really wasn't. And even if I would have got Clyde Drexler and Patrick Ewing, I don't think I would have been disappointed. It just, and maybe it's because I don't have any 100s, Lou. So whatever I got was.
I think Patrick Ewing is like also on the very, very tail end. He's like the top 5 worst 100s.
Oh, he's got to be one of the worst ones. Patrick Ewing has got to be one of the worst ones to get.
So yeah, I guess it doesn't surprise me that the guy who fucking wants Patrick Ewing would think Jason is good to have.
But it could also be because I'm winning with all the cards I pick. So it's not like, if I was losing, maybe I would be more disappointed. I don't know. I feel like I have the cards. I don't know. Now that I got Dark Matter, LeBron, and I got Kate, I feel like I got the cards I want and the cards I needed. Now, I have to admit this. I played a game earlier. It was only against the computer for domination, but I'm not sure if I'm feeling this PG13. I'm really not sure how much I'm feeling him. So I'm kind of iffy about him. Is he better than Dark Matter King James? Luke? Chilango? You think he was better than Dark Matter King James? Dark Matter King James, do you think he was better than him?
No, I think Dark Matter King James is also better than Tatum.
No, do you think it's better than the Paul George?
No.
I
don't think LeBron's jump shot is all that. That's my problem with LeBron.
But who's better at going to the rim?
I can't say that I fully used Paul George to do that.
Yeah, I'm about to use him in my first game.
What about your second game?
I don't know, but I'm fucking exhausted, man. That took a lot out of me just
the NBA on 2K Sports welcomes
to be up streaming
Wednesday
and then having to play that game to the last minute.
This
so like
is
fucking.
Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony.
I'm talking about
and 2 Hall of Famers.
I started that
Doris
Zion
Burke
game like 2
and
minutes before,
David
11
Aldridge.
o'clock, and I didn't end until like 11:40, and then I had to open up the packs and no, I didn't get credit for it. That's why I have to put a ticket in.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami.
Most of the time, people get the ticket approved, especially if you got the proof, and I got the proof.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Yao is clever with
and also the track agenda was keeping track of my stats.
Once he gets the D in the air.
And
both good from the line that time.
Boy, really soft touch.
No, if they want to say that, that's fine, fuck them, but I didn't, what am I supposed to be doing in this?
Kicks it out to Giannis. A floater. Chalk up 2 there.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous
oh, you did it?
he becomes.
You were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30
You're kidding me.
without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every
what level
time.
was Zion?
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The free throw drops for Robertson.
I didn't even know that. But still, I just didn't time everything good. And I was going to... Yo, what's good, Corby? I'm just playing some Showdown real quick.
Out of bounds.
And I almost, hold on. What was I gonna tell you, dude? Fuck, you made me forget. But
outside Pippen.
Oh, I was gonna play even another game of domination and not buy those last two, that last level skip I needed. If I would have done that, I would have missed my chance of buying, even the 100. Because you had to get like 150 points with that player, rebound and steals, and that took like at least 2 games of domination. And I didn't have time to end that second game of domination on time. But I'm gonna put a ticket in, and I should get it. If not, it really doesn't matter. I got every good dark matter in the book, with the exception of the Kembe.
Now the Knicks with it. Pass to Howard.
So damn tired, and I fell asleep in front of the TV and shit. It must have been like about 12 o'clock, and next thing I know, I woke up and it was 3.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Yeah, for real. In a little bit, in a little bit, Corby, he's gonna play a little bit of Showdown and test out these new players of mine. I ended up pulling Dwight Howard and Big O this morning, so I want to kind of test them out, see how they run.
This is where you feed Yao, because almost no one is going to be able to block it.
Yeah.
It's stolen by
well, I'm playing like trash right now. It's not the cards. And also, I feel like I have too many bigs now that can't necessarily spread the floor. Like I'm running Dwight Howard and Giannis together,
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice.
I don't think that's gonna work out. I think I'm gonna have to run one of those guys off the bench.
Kick out to Giannis. Back to George.
And this PG13 doesn't feel like anything special.
Oh, yes, sir.
It just kind of feels like his pink diamond, practically. Yeah, but what I'm saying is an Invincible should feel a lot different from a pink diamond.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough.
I don't know, he's just not feeling like anything special.
I think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I feel like it could. Yeah, I guess. But I just feel like
goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by
it could be a little bit better. I don't see anything like too. I don't see a big deal about this card.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5
No, when it's an Invincible, it should be like a card that fucking blows you away. I can't say that his speed is wowing me. He's not really fast off the dribble, and I can't say that he's playing above the rim or anything like he's going to be dunking on your whole team.
His career.
I pulled SGA from my 2 100 packs. Oh, pulled Ben. Oh, he got or we got Ben and SGA. That's fucking awesome. That's a fucking.
That free throw good from George.
So damn jealous. When I hear people getting picks like that, that's when I get a little bit saddened and upset or jealous when I hear people pulling like 2 really, really good cards like that. Because I'm like wondering, well, why wasn't that me? But I still feel like Big O is decent, and I feel like Dwight Howard is really good.
He never wavers.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wembanyama with the bucket.
Now, like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I don't understand about 2K. Like, if you want people to spend money, you give them, let's say you gave me a Ben Simmons and a Shaq. I'm like starting to think, man, I got like 3 decent 100s now. Let me buy 2 more, and I'm gonna have a good starting lineup. But now if you send that person trash, they're like, I'm just gonna stick with these, So I'm not gonna build, it just doesn't make you want to spend. So I don't know why they do that.
Miami leads by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Now it's like I don't want to play. I actually started playing something else for the first time.
What you been playing?
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami. Guys.
Resistance 2. I never heard of that game. But
more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was
and another thing, I'm really The big go, I guess, is okay, but
they want to go after every
he feels just solid. He's also another one that's not out there moving too. Now, Dwight Howard feels good defensively, but like I said, I feel like I have too many
And so it's Wall.
too many bigs now on my team that can't shoot. Hold on, I got MLB here. He said, "I'm done playing, man. Next year I won't spend any money." Dude, you're being a bad influence on the chat.
That's smart.
No, it is smart not to spend money on this game. And another thing is that
Robertson drives in. Pass to Howard.
what doesn't make sense is to have people grinding for a whole weekend to get to level 40 and then give them shitty cards. I think if you know that the community is gonna grind to level 40 in one fucking weekend, which is crazy, you should make sure that those people get something really, really good. And like I said, Dwight Howard is pretty good. I would say he's like maybe A- to a B+, like maybe low A tier, maybe high B tier, but actually I would put Dwight Howard in low A tier. He's definitely, really up there. I would have rather had Shaq, but Dwight Howard is nice, really nice. It was a pleasant surprise to see how nice Dwight Howard is. Now, do I feel like I could just pull up with Dwight Howard from the 3? No, not exactly, but that still doesn't make him a bad card. Now, this Oscar Robertson, I feel like he's gonna turn into my PG2 or my PG3 out of my reserve.
Back to Robertson. 5 on the clock.
Ooh.
New York needs to get off a shot. Launches it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock
I don't know,
violation.
But am I 100% happy with what I got? I don't know. I mean, remember, I had no 100, so, now I have 3 and 4 with Willis Reed. I don't even know if Willis Reed is any good yet. This is my first time using all of these players, but
they get it back, and that one is hammered home.
Did you get a chance to use Willis Reed?
See a player going all out in the games this tight.
You ain't like his jump shot? That's crazy that everyone says that's the best part of it.
Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent to play great defense and have.
See, now I feel like when you're bursting downhill with Oscar Robertson, he's really not bursting too fast. He's really moving in slow motion.
Here's Duncan. That's tipped.
Oh my gosh, man. This guy's out here giving me problems with a pink diamond Wemby right now. And it's not that he's giving me problems. I'm just trying to test out Dwight Howard and trying to test him out in Showdown's not the right place.
Howard pulls it in.
But I don't know if Dwight Howard is going to start for me because it's not enough. Just can't spread the floor like the way David Robinson was doing it for me.
And now in transition, it's
and on this PG13, he just feels average. He doesn't feel better than my Dark Matter Kawhi, and he doesn't feel any better than my Dark Matter Dr. J. But this Howard is nice. It's just that I need more. I need people to spread the floor.
Here's Duncan. Gets that one to
if I didn't have Giannis out on the floor, I would start Dwight Howard. But he is very good. But I have Giannis at like 3, and I can't start Giannis and Dwight Howard together. It just doesn't make any sense. But defensively, they're juggernauts. Defensively, they're Twin Towers.
He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him.
But on this PG13, they should have made him point guard eligible. That would have made him better. That would have made him more attractive. Right now, he just seems very average.
7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
I don't feel him like blowing by anyone either. He doesn't have that speed that I like my players to have. Maybe it's because I gotta assign some sneakers to him and some boots. But he's really not moving that fast. This guy's gotta be on something. He's trying to take his pink diamond Wemby against my 100 Dwight. He can't even budge Dwight. He can't even move Dwight a little bit. Oh my gosh, man. He did manage to steal the ball with him, though.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Oh,
my God, it's crazy how much Pink Diamond and Wemby and Galaxy Opal Wemby, how still effective they are inside the paint. He's basically using like Wemby as a really big arena.
Kicks it out to Robertson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Yeah, I'm going to try to... I got to bring in the bench.
6 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they're all tired anyways, but I'm trying to test these players out and see who's going to make the starting lineup and who's going to be coming off the bench.
And a close game
so far,
the first 2 quarters as we
I'm even liking my Dark Matter Dominique Wilkins and SGA and J.R. Smith over this Big O. He hasn't done nothing because he can't force the tempo. He can't push the tempo because he's a really slow-moving point guard. He's like, I'm trying to turbo pass people when I'm coming downhill, and he can't initiate like any sort of fast break. You could already tell the difference as soon as I got on SGA.
Trailing by 4. Irving from long range.
Yeah, so Big O might be like a PG13 type of player.
Pippen feeling it out a bit.
I want to say I would definitely maybe give him a chance over maybe J.R. Smith. I don't know. I enjoyed my J.R. Smith more than I enjoyed that first quarter with Big O, to be honest. And the team is moving so much better and faster now that I got like a more balanced lineup. Having Dwight Howard out there with Giannis, it just doesn't. It's not feeling good.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but
it's not enough balls played. Oh my gosh.
Oftentimes you just got to make that first simple pass.
Yeah, that is.
Rhythm from that.
Pause. This Willis Reed is feels small out there. And, I saw people put Anthony Davis. I saw so many people put cards that I really wanted, and I was just like, oh, I got Big O. But 2K gave me with some really good reserves. And not the Dwight Howard. The Dwight Howard is really good. That's what I'm saying. I got one good card, one bad card. I can't. And the card that I got, even though it was good, it wasn't, Dwight Howard's great, but he's not. Not like a Porzingis or a Yao Ming, somebody that's going to spread the floor.
Pass to Reed. Outside Irving. Just 2 to shoot. Over Roy. The shot's good from Irving.
Yeah.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's
I don't know. I just don't know if I'm going to. Maybe Willis Reed doesn't make the lineup. I'm not really feeling it too much. I want to say he's another one that's. I feel like anytime you get a player that they were from that 60s, 70s era of basketball, I don't care what rating you give them. If you want to keep them, to their true, like to the true player, they're not going to be players that move fast or or well built, and I'm not even liking this Willis Reed build. And he just fouled Mutombo. No, he just fouled Bobo shooting a 3.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bo's understanding of when to look for his.
I'm not sure if I'm digging this Willis Reed either.
To the inside.
Yeah, and there's just too many cards. Like right now, this guy's got Dark Matter Bobo on Willis Reed. I can't even shoot over it. He had me boxed in to the point where I got a 3-second violation because he was so slow to get out of the paint. Yeah, this Willis Reed is definitely not making the lineup. Yeah, and he even moves slow on offense, like extremely slow. Yeah, no, Willis Reed, 100 Willis Reed doesn't make the cut. People were saying that he had such a good release that I was like, hey, let me give him a spot, let me give him a chance. But I'm probably going to get the Dikembe Mutombo for sure now. And I want to say I'm even going to get Patrick Ewing still.
Outside Leonard.
It's not bad. Almost at a mil. Almost at your first mil.
Outside Irving. Will it go?
Oh my gosh. I've been looking for my 3-ball now, and I've been actually like shooting the 3s pretty good. So yeah, man, I don't think this Willis Reed is any good. Feels like trash. Zion felt better than Willis Reed for sure.
Check out Yao doing big man things.
I don't know, maybe 2 or 3. I just started like a little bit ago, and I started at 3. I was supposed to start like at 12, but like I said, I fell asleep playing domination. It was so boring, I couldn't take it anymore. I just fell asleep. And when I woke up, it was 3 o'clock. I was like, fuck.
Back to Leonard.
So,
And it's Miami
started pretty late.
It's a 4-second differential between
I missed out on a bunch of games of Showdown for sure. Because I had to do that grind, you know. Getting to level 40 wasn't easy, man.
I can't believe when you finish the ball shit.
Exactly. The Fort George shit, I finished at 10:45. 50. So I had enough time to finish the 3 dunks with Zion. But then I started the game of domination with Zion about 5 minutes to go, 5-10 minutes to go. And I completed the whole, I scored 130 points with Zion in one game. And the track agenda showed that it was completed. Afterwards, when I went to go look for my Dark Matter pack, it wasn't there. So I'm going to have to fill in a ticket. But yeah, man, fucking so damn tired from all that grinding. And then afterwards, I also had to do the Ascension board, which I really love the Ascension board. And like, since I had to rush through it, it was the worst Ascension board I ever had. Like, I did so bad on it, I didn't get shit from it really, like any good packs. So
8-point game.
I didn't make much MT. I got like some of the worst packs ever this time. A lot of courts, a lot of jerseys.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Knicks on offense to the paint, and that one goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't know if Willis Reed is gonna make the team, man.
Looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Fuck, man. And I fell asleep. There was the Kembe Mutombo that had 35 legends, and I was supposed to pick him up, and I fell asleep.
Miami leading by 8. Passed away.
Oh, the Kembe Mutombo with 30 legends or more has been going for a solid nil every time. The Kembe's always going for a nil if he's badged up. If you get like a basic one, he's only like 300,000, maybe 500,000. But I want one with some badges, so you know they can play for a long ass time.
Here's Elijah, and easy 2 points on the lane.
Like this Akeem that I had that's got 30 legends, he's gonna play forever. Yeah, Corby, I started like 5 minutes before the before 11 a.m. and it was keeping track of, you know, the agenda tracker was there, and it was keeping track of my points and stuff, and it even listed it as completed. But then once I ended the game, the pack wasn't there.
The other thing for this team today, they have
I had a bad feeling that it wasn't gonna be there, but a lot of people in the chat said you could put in a ticket and contest it, or put in a ticket and complain, or let 2K know about it, and that they'll kind of patch you over a pack in your unopened packs. They'll put one there. I know that Clumsy has done it before, so I'm gonna try to do it and put it in a ticket and see if they respond. And hopefully, it's just a Dark Matter pack. It wasn't anything, you know, too big of a deal. But it would have been nice, you know. Maybe I get Dark Matter Lonzo Ball. Maybe I get Dark Matter Chet. Maybe I get, you know, a Dark Matter that I like, but I don't want to spend any MC on.
How about that?
You know, maybe I get I think that's the only names I would really want to get. Like a Dark Matter Lonzo would have been nice, or Chet. Dikembe Mutombo would have been really awesome, but I know 2K's not going to give me a Dikembe. A free Dark Matter Kareem would have been nice. You know, somebody that I would have liked, but I don't want to spend MT on.
No clue how he got that one.
Like, I wouldn't spend any MT on Kareem, Lonzo, or any Dark Matter right about now. There's very few Dark Matters that I would spend MT on. And the last one that I would spend any MT on right now, currently, is just Dikembe. I would have loved to gotten Dikembe experience. But I did get King James.
What you love about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic.
Yeah.
He is a gym rat who's always looking for
I did get both of the 100s, even though I wasn't. Hey, Corby, how do you feel about Dwight Howard? I know you have Dwight Howard. Do you think he's as good as Shaq? Do you like him as much as Shaq? Do you think he's one of the elite cards? Do you think he's A tier, S tier? I kind of have him really high up there. I thought he was either high A tier or low S tier. Because I mean, he's doing everything pretty well for me.
How about the hustle display there. That kind of effort will earn respect from
But on the Big O, it's a little bit of a
We're in
disappointment.
the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5
And this
minutes
Willis
gone.
Reed is the biggest. I'm trying to test him out. I can't get anything going with him.
Now, here is Reed.
He's got really bad foot control, really bad post control. He feels sluggish.
Now,
Even when you're
Wembanyama.
holding on to the turbo, he feels
deep.
sluggish.
They get the rebound.
And
Pass to Wang.
a
Takes the
pink
three.
diamond card is giving him problems on
Elijah
defense. Like
grabs
he's
the
just
miss.
like right now, I'm trying to turbo down the court, and Willis Reed is just not
Here's
moving.
Reed. And the dunk by
His
Reed.
diamond card felt better than this. His diamond card had better movement. This movement on this card and this speed is really bad.
Now a timeout called by
But I don't
Miami.
think he's gonna make the team. I already kind of have a feeling on who's gonna make the team and who's not. And I want to say that Big O's gonna be the PG3. Lulu, you still there? Chalongo.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, well,
It does make me want to add more, like some at least good 100s onto the team, like something better than these.
It's easy to get comfortable when you're in this.
I'll join the party after the game,
Need to keep
for
the
sure.
pressure on, guys.
I also got
Okay,
some
David,
packs to
thanks.
open up with you guys. Some of the
Great
stuff
pass
that I
from
got from
Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting.
it wasn't much. It was my worst ascension board ever because I was rushing through it.
On the free throw.
I should have
no
actually
good.
have skipped the ascension board, so this way I could have made sure I got my dark matter
They've
pack.
led by as many as 11 points.
But I was being too
Pippen misses.
it's not that I was being too casual, too laid back about being pressed for time. I was just so tired this morning. I couldn't really push myself, to go any faster with
Outside
anything.
Leonard.
I was just so spent.
Fires the three.
Grinding to level 40 in one
Miami
weekend
grabs
was
the miss.
one of the
Now they
toughest
decide
things
to
I've done
foul
video
attention.
game-wise. And I'm so tired from it. Like I was up until
Here's
like
Miami
fucking
now.
12 in the afternoon
6-point
because
lead.
it just took that long to get everything done.
Then for three.
Guys,
Chalongo, you there, kid?
count on Kawhi every single night to impact the game with his defense. If you're the guy he's guarding, you're shaking your head thinking, oh, boy, this is going to be hard.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robinson for three. And no good that
I'm not
time.
really trying too hard in this
And he
game. I'm
commits
just
the
trying to
intentional
test
foul.
out these players that I just got.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gets the first. That
I know I
makes
should
it
be trying a lot
7-point
harder, but I'm
lead.
just so damn tired right now. I'm just kind of
And so
taking these
both free
plays out for a
throws are
walk,
good.
stretching their
It's
legs
an
out,
8-point
giving them a
game.
try. Seeing who's going to make the
Here's
starting
Gilgeous
lineup and who's
Alexander.
not. 'Cause I swear this Dark Matter SGA feels way better
And so
than
they choose to intentionally foul.
100 Big O.
And you can
And,
see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're
Dark
just
Matter
kidding
Dominique
themselves.
Wilkins at the point
He
feels
drops
better
the
than the
first
Big
one.
O.
That will put them up
And
by 9.
Dark Matter, even
It's
J.R.
both from the
Smith
stripe.
almost
Well,
feels
you love a guy
better
who
than
gets
100
himself to the line,
overall
takes his
Oscar
time,
Robertson
and
at the
makes the
point.
free throws. Complete professional.
So I'm a little bit
And so
disappointed with the
Miami takes
card.
this one by a big margin. And in the win, a
And,
comfortable win in what was, I think,
I would say
Jimmy, a
Dwight
pretty hostile
Howard is definitely like a
environment.
B plus card or an A minus card for sure.
On the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
But I'm gonna open some packs that I had from earlier and see what I get. See if I get lucky. Yo, what up, Alpha? What up, Corby? What's up, Paradox? Oh my gosh, man. I'm so upset at the shit that happened, man. Yeah. But I didn't even fucking know that because I was in such a rush to I was so worried about getting to level 40 and that was what I was so focused on. And I didn't know that you could have done it as soon as you got the Zion. And I pretty much was saving everything for the video. I wanted to save everything for the video so I didn't unlock anything or I could have had more XP coins. And I was just talking with Chilango 2K, and we were talking about Corby. You got some good fucking picks out of you got some really good pulls out of that. Ben Simmons and who else was the second one? And SGA. Yeah, yeah. No, no, those are two. You're set at the point guard position now for sure. And Alpha, what did you get? Double Paulos? Oh my God, that's crazy. Well, still, Paulo's a really good. Paulo's a really good pick. Oh, for sure. I did really good with a few things like my Dark Matters. I got King James out of it and KD. So on my Dark Matters, yeah, and I was about to buy King James back because I was really missing that card, and I was like, man, I don't want to spend 600,000 to 1 million to get a Dark Matter LeBron back. So I was kind of like real happy to get Dark Matter King James back, and I also got KD, which is a card that I wanted for a while. And I feel like I did pretty good. It wasn't like the best, wasn't the worst, but what do you guys think about this PG-13? Is he? I don't know. Is he feeling a little bit mid or kind of average? I kind of feel like PG wasn't all that. I almost prefer running. I kind of feel like I prefer at the two. I still prefer my Dark Matter Dr. J. Okay, hold on. Let me see. How much did you have to spend to get this card collection? Not too much, ankle. Not too much. Handles, dunking threes, mid range, close range, defense. I don't know. I didn't really. I like the PG. Maybe it's only because I've only played one game with him, but I feel like I'm still getting used to this PG, or it's taking a while for him to for me to warm up to this card. But yeah, I got all of my agendas already done. Oh yeah, definitely tomorrow you got to be on top of those round three playoff agendas. But oh my gosh, and of course, like always, my PlayStation froze up on me, or the fucking server for the 2K server froze up. Hey guys, I'm gonna be back in a little bit. I just have to, reset everything. I'll be back. I have to restart everything, guys.